So what exactly is the green lumber fallacy? Neurodivergent folks, do you ever think you know how to do something, but you just can't explain why it works that way? I get that a lot when I'm in, say, job interviews. You think something is easier done than said, rather than easier said than done. I get that a lot when someone asks me how to do something, especially computer related or is highly technical. Other people underestimate you or think you're stupid because you can't explain how to do something or why things work a certain way, even though you've always managed to get that thing done your way. The origins of the green lumber fallacy. So it was coined by Nassim Taleb in his 2012 book, Anti-Fragile. The highly successful trader named Jeremy Siegel made millions trading the commodity green lumber. Siegel mistakenly thought it was lumber painted green, but it's actually defined as freshly cut lumber. Siegel had no idea what he was trading, and yet he was still able to make a killing from it. How the green lumber fallacy negatively affects neurodivergent folks in the workplace and society. So many smart and skilled neurodivergent people are passed over for jobs or promotions because they can perform something very well, but they just can't articulate how to perform it to other people. This is especially a problem for self taught individuals like software developers who are interviewing with managers who study computer science or related subjects in college. Or if asked how to perform something, they have a much easier time just doing it rather than verbally describing how to do it, as I like to call easier done than said. It's still very important to be able to communicate what you're doing, even though neurodivergent people may struggle with it and really hate it. But it's usually a lot easier to train even a neurodivergent person how to communicate what they're doing rather than to learn to perform the most technical skills very well. Explaining how to program a computer when you've done that countless times is still no trivial task, but it's a lot easier and faster to learn once you have the skill. Not to mention, teaching someone is also one of the fastest ways to sharpen your own skills as well. Now let's talk about the connection with alexithymia. Alexithymia has gotten a lot of attention recently in psychology circles, so I'm going to touch on it. The green lumber fallacy sounds like alexithymia, but is a lot more general. Alexithymia is when it's difficult for you to find the words to express emotions or feelings. I like to think of alexithymia as the green lumber fallacy, but applied specifically to feelings, moods, emotions, etc., and not finding the words to describe them. So, what to do about it? If you're a manager or client working with a neurodivergent person or someone you think is neurodivergent, please understand many of us don't have the words or vocabulary to articulate how we do things that come naturally to us, especially complex or technical tasks. My theory, and this is coming from someone on the spectrum, most neurodivergent people are perfectly capable of explaining how they do things or how things work, but they naturally don't pay much attention to it and may also have a little but not hugely more difficulty doing so compared to, say, the normies. If you're neurodivergent, start paying more attention to explaining how things work when you're an expert in it. See examples in YouTube videos, blog posts, etc., of how other people explain complex things. This is also why I'm making this YouTube channel. Thank you.